Okay, first of all, I deleted all C. I go to Rakusa and it did something, but I'm so impatient and don't understand. I have so many pictures that I uploaded both from Google and Facebook, over 35 or 4,500 pictures, that when I'm looking in for them, I'm looking at there's no doubles coming with them. At least Google and Facebook have no doubles, or gobble. There's always two sounding like doubles, right? Gobble. The one in the center, when this one goes to gobble, this is the one that makes the action for the other two. When you breathe in, one breather makes two lungs in action. When the sound is created, your ears receive. You're the receiver. Are you the catcher? And then you're the listener, understanding and deciphering. But before any of that happens, before you see and you hear, you feel. You feel the vibration. I feel it's cold outside. Now, how do I erase this? I like my thing is just like I don't even know where to start next. I mean, everything I do, it's like it's one piece of art to the next. See the ecstasy, right? I didn't say ecstasy, but it actually is an ecstasy because there's the bar between these two sides, and we still have to rain. If I don't rain on this side and I don't rain on this side with the T-bar, the water comes from the ground. It goes up here and it rains on both sides. As it rains on both sides, what goes down from here through here over here, and what goes down from here over here, now they connect through the T-bar in between the two that rains on both sides, almost looking like the whale's tail, right? Jackety Jack, creating two C's, Jesus Christ on both sides. Jesus on one side, Christ on the other side, and boom, you got 151, 1551, 2323, 1111, 121, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 is 5, 1 times 2, 1 plus 1 is 5, 55, the spirit of 55, 7 times 6 is 42, 7 plus 6 is 13, equals to 55. So now we got 7 and 6, and the only way to create 7 and 6 is to come in with your dice, and there is your 76. Because all you have to do is say 76, and the only way to get it is with the one spirit. Because 76 is also 86, because the 6 is on two sides, the 9 legs of the cat that go east-west, the cat that receives from the 9 legs of the cat that come in. You put this in front of the other one, you got the spirit of 76. Spirit of 76 makes 1 and 6. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals 7 and 6. 7 and 6 is 13. 7 and 6 is 13. 7 times 6 is 42, and 13 equals to 55. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10 equals 35. The third planet and the fifth planet, E and J. Je says I am. 1 and 3. The first and third letter is M. Then 3 times 3 equals 9. 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 and 9 is artificial intelligence. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 is 9 and 10. 9 and 10 are the 9 numbers in which you connect the star system onto it, in which create the 9 numbers that create the circle that create the star system. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 is 109, creates 169, which is 13 times 13, 169. 13 and 13 is 26, 179, 189, 195, A, E, and I, the sign of the Aleph letter. 169, 13 by 13, well, Monopoly is 13 by 13, where they have 2, 9, and 2. 292. Why do they have 292? Because every property values at 2 areas. Every corner values at 4. So when you go one corner off the property, right? This is your corner of 4, and this is your first property. This is your corner of 4, this is your first property. The Mediterranean or boardwalk. $400 or $60 or $460 east-west, we walk the west. 46, 64 equals 34, 6 plus 4, 6 times 4, 24, and 10, both x's and a Roman numeral XX. 6 times 4 is 24, 10, 24, MB. So we went to 55, we went to 7 times 6, we went to 1 times 6, we ended up to 109, we ended up to 169. 13 by 13, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, or the 5 ball in pool. The 5 ball in pool is E. The 13 ball, which is also orange, is M. M and E is the 18 equals R. M-E-R, like in Mercury, because that makes you. Mercury is you because it's 292. 2 times 9, 2 plus 9 is 18, and 11 is K and R. Now, if I have to get in and understand the way this formation comes to what's called, and I have to talk quick, because if I don't talk quick, what the information comes in, I don't put out, I stumble on myself. And now that I mix myself up by even telling you the reality of what's going on and how I think, so you can actually follow to understand how the story goes, I might forget. So we had 169. So that's why we repeat it all the time. We had 169. Two properties, right? Two properties. I'm just going to show you, this is the corner. We have two properties here, which you see. Then then we have 9 void properties. There's none. There's 9 across. 9 across, too high. 2 by 9 is 18. Letter R, M, and E. Mercury, Wednesday. Spanish say it's lucky. There ain't no reason why. The people have to have the same word, and we say it's lucky. They call it miraculous. Sounds like Wednesday to me, because Wednesday in French is mercredi, Mercury. That's the way it works, and it's also the 4th day of the week. Do you remember I got the 13-13? 1 and 3 is 4, 1 and 3 is 4. That's perfect, 44. But 44 is what is going on right now, because Grover Cleveland was here twice. They counted them as 22 and 24, 46, 4 by 6, 4 plus 6, connecting the memory together to, I think it was number 31 McKinley, 23 McKinley, which is number 11. So now we have 292. 18, 11 is 29. At the same time, if we go down to the first row, okay, we will have 2 with 2 free, 2 and 2 free, because we'll have the square. These 2 will free, but we're going down this way. We'll get 2, then we'll get 9, then we'll get 2. No, when we're talking about the end, let's talk about the whole property, not half a property. Otherwise, we'll say 5, 2, 9, 2 in order to get that. We're going to talk about these 4, which is the corner. So we're going to go 4, 18, and 4. 4, 18, and 4. But since we're 4, 18, and 4, which can be said as 292, or as, if you say 29, it's one side. But if you say 292, now it's 2 sides, showing that it's 2 rows. So it's 4, 18, right? 18 by 2, which is 18 by 2, right? Which is 1/9. 19, 109, the same way we started with before we moved up to 169. So you understand that. We're going to say it. I can say it that way. 1/9, because 1 and 9 are the same. 1 times any number is the number. 1 plus any number. We're not going to go to that one. 1 times any number is the number. 9 times any number will always be 9. 9 times 8, 72. 72 is 9. 9 by 7 is 63. 63, 9, 54, 45, 36. Okay, 9 plus any number will remain the number the same as 1 times the number, because 1 goes all the way through all. So 9 plus, give me a number, 6, 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 9 times 4 is 36. 3 and 6 is 9. So now we have Monopoly going like this. 4, 18, 4. 2, 9, void, right? I could have had a V8 because the 9 is void. Forget about the center check. On the Monopoly board, okay, of 169 areas, in which it's 48 checkers on the outside, then it's 40. Hey, that's the size of a pallet we put on a truck. 48, 51, 54, it doesn't matter. The basic trailer right now is, in my time, is 48, and that's 1/2 of everything. Put 2 trailers together, you still don't make up. You understand? We got a 48 trailer that if you put the 2 trailers together, you'll double the pallets, but you're only getting 4 wide. You're going to have to go 6 trailers to get 12 wide. You need 6 trailers, okay, by 12 pallets. That's 72. That's the marking of time. 144 makes a week. 1 week here, 1 week here. Because when this is going around, when you got an opposite of this one and this one, there's 2 voided places, because as you're moving up, this one's moving down. Anyways, let's not get to that. Now, this is what we have. When the void place of 13 is out, forget it. It's 616, 616. Why? Because there's 1 in the center. There's 168 areas, square areas in Monopoly, if I would draw it on this paper. And I can show you the way it is according to Fibonacci. I get 2 Monopoly boards out there. You have to see the way you draw that Fibonacci stuff, right? So now you have 6 and 6 and 6 and 6. Take out 24. So the 169, 13 by 13, take about 24, okay, is 145. 514. The sun and the fox. Take away the 1 in the center is 144. There are 144 plus 25 spaces that count for the heart of the board. 144, 414, DNA, 4 times 1, 4 plus 1. 4 and 1 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, 4 times 1 is 4, 5 and 4 will equal to 29. 29 will equal to 18 and 11, and that's how we started, 18 and 11. 292, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. When you begin the piano, you get nothing until you get A and A, which is B. We start from B, and in between comes A. When we get to a 9 in the piano, we are on B to start with, which is number 2, and we go, right? Are we going to start the piano with our pinky? How do we start the piano? Center C. So when you put your hand down on the piano, right, you're going to lose this finger. You're going to lose this finger. You're going to start with this one. So on this side of the piano, right, on this side of the piano, you're going to lose C, B, and you're going to start on A. And on this side of the piano, you're going to start on C. C and A, 1 and 3, the way we began. 1 and 3, the 13 ball and the 5 ball. Mekadzi, Miraculous. You start on 1 and 3. Remove 4 keys in the piano, we have 48. The same 48 that takes the 48 squares, the 40 squares, the 32 squares is the doorway. The 24 squares is the house we play. The 16 squares, the 8 squares, 4 by 4, 4 plus 4, 16 and 8, 24, flight of the Phoenix. However that means in here, what is your question? Raphael, off the top of my head, thank you for watching, because I don't need to be plugged up. I just have that enough tension to make sure everything stays in line. So if we actually calculate the Monopoly board at 169, we have to also do it twice. So I'll go 340 minus 2 is 338. The house and the church, 3 and 8 equals 11. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 minus 8 is 5. What did I just do? That's the red ball in pool. I call that one Nibiru. I call that one the only one to 5 and 6. Remember 1551? 5 and 6? 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 5 and 6. Why is it 3? Because you see this one here, 3? These are a one-time roll. And these are the only ones that work in pool. The 11 and 3 are both red. With inside the 1 of intelligence, this is the minimum you must start, right? Inside the 1 of intelligence. Right? So I did this piano 3 and 1. But can it actually be 1, or is it 10? Plus 7. Anyways, this is what we just did, the numbers. And I'm not really sure if you take a look now. When I do that, I get 7 on this side, 7 on this side, 3 on this side, 11 on this side. One time, this is a losing roll unless you made the point. This is a losing roll and a winning roll at the same time. At any time in the game, this one is the winning and losing roll all the time. Okay, win and lose all the time on 7. All the time. All the time. Win and lose all the time on 7. Ask me why. Go to the casino. Ask them. Why ask me? Who am I? Go to a casino. They got billions and millions of dollars. You go in, you're going to gamble and trust them with your money, and then they're going to say you win and lose on the 7. You ask them why. They got the book. What do I have? What's my credibility? What? I got a microphone that's not plugged in and I'm still getting the message? So at the same time, here's the other one. Here, you have a possibility at any time in the game, and it's a one-shot deal, and it doesn't matter which way it is. When this comes up, it's 30 to 1. When that comes up, it's 30 to 1. You have the survival of man 6. You have the survival of man 6. You have 12, 8, and 8, and 2. Hold on. You have 7, give me the light. Then you have 8, and you have 6, electric company, with the 9 lives of the cat. And on the outside is 5 and 3, electric company, and 2 and 4, 6, 5 and 3, 5 and 3, 5 and 3, 4 and 2. It's not me. Go ask them how and why they made the dice this way. Why did they put the numbers in that order? Oh, because it goes that way? Because it doesn't work any other way. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Hello. Oh, yeah. I can hear you loud and clear. 1 to 5, 3 in between, 1, 3, 1, alternate current. One's listening, one's speaking, one's hearing, the other one's listening. Thank you for watching.